Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video, and today is something slightly different. I wanted to go through one of my most recent purchases. Now, I was in the market for some bank sticks, and yeah, I saw these come up online and I thought they looked awesome. So here they are. They are the new ESP Buzz Bars. And basically, we're going to go through them in this video. We're going to first talk about them, I'll show you them, and then later on in this video, we're going to see how they look on the bank. We're actually going to go fishing, so hopefully we can catch a few fish, and I'll show you guys how these look when you're out fishing. Now, I just would like to say, I'm just talking about the Buzz Bars. They have released bank sticks as well. I haven't yet got the bank sticks, so we'll be using different bank sticks, but this video is all about the new ESP Buzz Bars. Now, before I get into these Buzz Bars and actually open up the box, I just wanted to quickly say a couple of things. Firstly, ESP have not sent me these. Nobody sent me these. I've bought these off my own back, and I'm reviewing them off my own back. So it's not like I've been paid to say this. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm giving you my honest opinion on what I think of them. And secondly, I didn't realise when I first bought them that there's actually a unique selling point to these, which we'll get into in a minute. I surely bought these on the fact that I've got a 2-rod setup that I need new Buzz Bars for. And these looked smart, and I bought these just because of their looks. But then realised that there's actually a really cool, unique feature, like I say, which we'll get into. So let's crack these open. Right, so here we go then. I bought 2, obviously one front, one back. I guess if you want, you could get different sizes, so that if you wanted your rods wider at the front, they do these. Actually, the 2-rod ones, which I've got here, they come in 6 inches, 5 inches, and 4 inches. Obviously, I've gone for the 5 inches here. I don't like my rods too close together. I know some people do, but I didn't want them too far apart as well. So I think the 5-inch one, hopefully, will work well for me. But in the 3-rod ones you can get, they come in 12 inches, 10 inches, and 8 inches. So you can pick whichever ones you want. But let's get into these. Oh, actually, yeah, before I go any further, let me show you. So these actually have inserts. So, you know when you've got bank sticks and you try and get your bite alarm out and you try and tighten your bite alarm onto the bank sticks, and sometimes you've got to turn it a little bit far and it's a bit tight, and the other one's not as tight or whatever. That's not an issue with these, and I'll show you why. Let's get into these. So, they're not very heavy, they're very light. First thing I notice. There is a screwdriver and a hex key, which I will go through in a minute what that's for. And then here, you have your Buzz Bar. What else is in the box? That's it. You got basically a manual which tells you what to do in different languages and how to set these up. These are very simple, very easy instructions to follow. So here is the Buzz Bar itself. Now, like I say, I bought these solely based on the look. I mean, I personally, they might not be to everyone's taste, but I think they personally look awesome. I'm a big fan of the ESP logo. I love the way that it's not square, it's like a curve up towards like, I don't know, I just like the shape of it. I don't know, man. I just think it looks really, really cool. That's my opinion, but obviously you can make your own judgment on it. But if you see in here, you don't have, well, you do. You have like an insert here, and then on the back you have a grub screw. Now let me talk to you about how this works. So let me get the other one out whilst we're here. You guys can look at that one. Again, this one should be exactly the same. Yeah, so you get another, so with every packet, with every Buzz Bar you get a a screwdriver and a hex key. You get a manual again which tells you how to set it up, and obviously your box as well. So there we go, this one's exactly the same. And again, look at that nice clean finish. I think they just look so slick. That's my opinion anyway. I think they look awesome. There's a little bit of engraving on there as well. Which actually says, what does it say? I'm not quite sure. I can't quite see that. Let me just quickly stop the video and see what this says. Okay, so it does actually say 5 inches on there, or 5 inch and 13 centimeters. So it just basically tells you the width of the Buzz Bar. But like I say, these ones are exactly the same size. You could, if you wanted to, like get these ones for the back and then maybe get some slightly wider ones for the front if you want your rods flailing out. It's completely up to you how you do it. But yeah, right, so let's get into these, because like I said, the amount of times you get Buzz Bars and pods and stuff and you're trying to screw your bite alarms on and you can't quite get them the right sort of, you know, you have to turn them a little bit tighter, and sometimes you might snap the hockey sticks. But look, let's show you how these work. So under here you have your inserts here and you have the screwdrivers here. But on the back, you have your grub screw. And to access the inserts, you basically take out your tool and you want the hex key, which is a little side. It's almost like an Allen key. And you just put it into the grub screw, which is at the back. So that's the buzz bar at the back. You got your hex key. You unscrew that. You don't need to pull it all the way out. Just unscrew it a little bit. Push from the bottom, and there's the insert. There we go. The insert comes out. So the grub screw's still in there. Be careful you don't lose them, guys, because you don't get any spares. Just be very, very careful you don't lose them. But there you go. You got an insert here. And I'm going to do the same on the other one. Hex key. Loosen the grub screw, and the insert comes out. There we are. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my bite alarm. Other bite alarms are available, guys. You can use whichever alarms you want. And you basically just screw the insert from the buzz bar onto your bite alarm. Make sure it doesn't have to be seriously tight, but make sure it's nice and tight. There we go. So now you have my bite alarm with the insert on. I'm going to do that with the other one. Take the insert, screw it on, take the screwdriver and just make sure it's nice and tight. Not too tight, doesn't need to be, just tight enough. There we go. So now we have our two bite alarms with the inserts on, and then we have our buzz bar with no inserts in. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the inserts into the buzz bar. So they literally, look, they just slide straight in. There you go. And now what that means is you've now got a loose bite alarm that you don't have to screw, because it doesn't screw into anything. It's already screwed into the insert. So you just put it back in, level it up the way you want. So you line it up, get it exactly perfect how you want it. I mean, some people might want them at different angles. I don't know why you would, but some people might. Then all you got to do is get your little tool, tighten up the grub screw at the back when you've got it in line, and you don't have to over tighten this grub screw, guys. Do not damage it. You don't need to do it any tighter. You feel it bite and then just give it half a turn more. That's in there now. That's solid. That alarm is not moving. It's solid. It's in there and it's perfectly lined up. Now what the keen-eyed amongst you might have realised that I've completely forgot to put my hockey stick on. So that's my that's my mistake. But yeah, let me basically take off this one and we'll do it properly. So I'll loosen the insert on this one. There we go. He says. There we go. Loosen the insert on this one. My bad, I completely forgot. Take your bobbin of choice. Hockey stick on, like you would normally. Oh, and then insert, screw that on. There we go. Get the hockey stick round to where you want it. Line it up. Lovely. And then just tighten that screw down. That's awesome. Hockey stick hasn't moved. Just make sure it's all lined up. There we go. Right, so that's on now. Properly done with the hockey stick and the insert. Sorry guys, the bobbin and the hockey stick. I completely forgot on the first one, but that's how you do it normally. The other one was the noddy style of doing it. If you're a noddy, you can do it that way. If you're not, you can do it this way. But we live and we learn, don't we? So anyway, same story. Insert goes back into the buzz bar. And again, look, it's free to move. It can move around how it wants. It won't screw in because you've got the insert. The insert just slots in. So you line it up again, exactly how you want it. Take the hex key into the grub screw at the back. Tighten it up again. Do not over tighten it. You will, well, I don't know if you will break it or not, but you don't need to over tighten it. Wait till it bites, give it half a turn more, and then bang, that's in place. So now we have our buzz bars set up. The one on the left, ignore that, but the one on the right is done properly. And then obviously all you do is then screw a normal bank stick, or you can get the new ESP bank sticks to screw into the bottom as well. So there we go. That is a setup with the new ESP buzz bars. What I will do on this one, actually, I'll quickly just show you how to put your butt rests in. I don't know if I've got my butt rests with me actually. Oh yeah, I do have a couple of butt rests here. I can use, so again, Same situation, same story. Get your hex key, go to the back, take out the grub screw. Well, you don't need to take it out, you can do, but just loosen it. Take out the insert, one, take out the insert again, two, then all you have to do is wind your insert onto your butt grip, tighten that up. Same again with this one. Wind it on. I think this is a very, very handy feature. Very, like, it's well thought out. Everything's done how, I don't know, it seems like it should be. Like, everything's done how it should be. It just looks cool. I just think it's awesome. I really do. That's gone in upside down, that's why. Confused me then. So there we go. That one in there. That one in there. There we go. And again, they're loose because I've not tightened up the grub screw, so they won't tighten up, they won't loosen like that. It's all with the grub screw at the back. So line it up, hex key, tighten up again, wait till it bites, half a turn more. There we go, that's all you need. Same again with this one. Wait till it bites. When these are in position, guys, you can't really change them. If you want to change the position of them, you have to loosen the grub screw. It's not an issue, but make sure they're lined up before you tighten the grub screw. And there we go. They're solid, look. They're in there. They're not going to move. Brilliant. So there we go. There is my setup with the new ESP bank sticks. The new ESP buzz bars. I will be getting the bank sticks to match these. I just haven't got them yet, but we will take them out for testing. So stay along and let's go out and see if we can catch a fish with these new buzz bars, which I think are awesome. Let's see how they look next to the lake and put them into practice. So the rods are quite tight, not too tight, but you know what I mean, tight enough. I wouldn't want them any tighter. So I feel like the buzz bars are great, really. Everyone's different, everyone's got a different style, but oh, this is my lucky mascot, by the way. But yeah, so this is the buzz bars and how they look. And if you can see the old ESP logo on there, look. And like I say, the shape of them looks awesome. And then you've got the front ones as well there, look. And they just sit really nice. They look pretty cool, but like I say, I haven't got the matching bank sticks, but I will get them at some point. But yeah, they look the part, that's for sure. Hopefully, we can have a fish or two. Look at that. Lovely. And I would just say it's probably worth bringing the tool with you, just in case you want to adjust anything, or just in case you want to switch anything around, or whatever, you know, just so that you can sort of just loosen a grub screw, and if you want to just maybe tweak something, you know, it's always good to have that there. So yeah, I would definitely bring the tool along with you, but make sure you do not lose the grub screw or the tool. You could probably buy spare grub screws or spare tools, but just try and keep everything together. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to show you a fish very shortly. And there we go, absolute banger. Look at it, absolute bar of gold. Some beautiful scales there, and like I say, proper made up with it. Get in. I'll leave a link in the description below of you know, you can find the cheapest ones on there, on Amazon, eBay, whatever. But yeah, thank you for watching this one. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.